Point, though, of government mandating that we update or tear down our homes if they don't adhere to this green building standard, to the point where if we implemented those provisions that you mentioned in the bill, our energy bills as American citizens would go up more than $3,000 every single year.
I agree with you. However, there are plenty of local ordinances, state ordinances, and federal ordinances now which are encouraging green energy type new buildings. I see that kind of construction going all over the country.
Yeah, and it's going to cost new home buyers.
Well,
actually, here in California, there was just a bill that became law just late last year that requires people who are building homes to incorporate a certain number of solar panels and adhere to certain green energy initiatives. And it's going to cost people who want to buy a home more than $10,000 more to actually build that home anytime they want to start construction on that. That's horrible for people who want to buy homes who aren't just swimming in money like so many of our Congress people.
However, the cost of doing nothing is going to be much more expensive in the long term. Look, the short-term costs are going to be serious. The long-term benefits are going to be overwhelming. It's not a short-term benefit in 1 year, but 20 years from now, our children and our grandchildren, hopefully, if this is something becomes universally adopted, will enjoy a much cleaner and much better world than we're headed for without doing something about this.
If we adopted this Green New Deal of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, our grandchildren would inherit from us an absolutely terrible version of America, where the American dream is unachievable, where their liberty is a thing of the past, where individual rights have been replaced by people like AOC telling them and dictating them what the moral thing that they are required to do and what they are not allowed to do. It would be a disaster. People would be in poverty. There would be no wealth, no prosperity, no talk of moving up the economic ladder. People would be destitute if this was imposed on us by congressional Democrats. Listen, I understand your concerns about climate change. I don't agree with them all, and that's a topic for a different day. But if I were Democrats and I were worried about climate change, I would still make it very clear that we want to do something about climate change, but this bill is idiotic and would absolutely ruin the United States. I don't understand why so many of these presidential candidates are signing on to it.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.